Hello, welcome to Golden Apple Parenting A to Z, where we change the parenting narrative. Also remember to subscribe, share and comment. Now, I get people asking me, is it possible to discipline children without punishing? And the answer is yes. Back in the day, and most of you will agree with me, we were punished so much for what we didn't get right, for what we didn't do right. We were yelled at, we were scolded, we were spanked, I mean, the whole 9 yards. And of course it didn't feel good, all right? But that was the way of parenting. Now we know better. I keep asking people, as an adult, if someone asks you to do something and they make you feel bad that you didn't do it well, how do you feel? You feel criticized, you feel demoralized, you feel, your moods go down. So how then do we expect our children to learn how to behave, to learn how to do things right, and yet we criticize, and yet we make fun, and yet we use sarcastic tones when you're trying to correct behavior? We need to understand that children are human beings, little human beings. And in as much as sometimes we want to exert control, in as much as we want to exert a lot of pressure for them to be perfect, there's nothing like perfection. You need to strive to create a relationship with that child to be able to get the best results. Maybe they threw a tantrum 50 times in a day. They refused to eat dinner on the green plate and they insisted they wanted the pink plate. And it's frustrating, I can imagine. But you're the adult here. You've had a longer experience with your emotions and you're supposed to be emotionally in charge. This child is looking at you to see how you react. This child is looking at you to see how you respond. This child is looking at you to understand the dynamics of the world. If you're aggressive, don't be surprised when your child becomes aggressive. If you're polite, don't be surprised when your child equally becomes polite. So just remember, number one, that you're your child's number one role model. Anything you do will be reflected back. So some of the things that you can do when in that moment and you're feeling like, you want to spank, you want to yell, you just want to just get over and done with because it's too much. Number one, regulate your emotions, because if you don't regulate your emotions, how then do you expect that child to learn how to regulate their emotions? Number two, remember this is about cooperation, not compliance. It is you to support the child to learn the necessary skills. Of course, age-appropriate measures are taken because you cannot expect a 1-year-old to understand when you tell them things, but you can just keep repeating yourself and say, let's take this out of the table. It's not good to hit. It's not good to bite. I won't allow you to roll on the floor because you can hurt yourself. And the more you repeat that with a lot of empathy and love, they get it. Parents, caregivers, do not rubbish their big feelings. I mean, they're at a point where so much is happening. Growth is happening at every point, every day. They have big feelings. They may not know how to express themselves. They will scream. They will bite. They will grab. They will hit. Don't rubbish their big feelings. Model empathy. Tell them, I know this is hard, but I'm here for you. Offer a hug. Just let them know that those feelings are valid. All behavior is not okay, but all emotions are okay, so that they don't get scared of getting in touch with their emotions. Lastly, remember, parenting is a journey. You don't have it all figured out, but every day is an avenue for you to learn and connect with your child. And remember, when they are young, when they are little, and they have things to tell you, please pay attention to them. Because if you don't pay attention to the little things that they tell you when they are little, when they get bigger, they won't tell you the bigger things. Because for them, that thing that you think is little, for them it's massive, it's huge. Create time for your child. Bond with your child. Create moments and enjoy. Happy parenting. Thank you for watching.